Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated, and it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So that's got things underway. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. Messi. Spread out to the left. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Not the most accurate pass. Aina. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's a good run down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivery from Mbappe. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's had it nicked away. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's being urged to shoot. Hudson-Odoi. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Can he get on the end of this?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now it's Hudson-Odoi.
Such good technique.
Aina. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Camavinga. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Nottingham deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. He's gone forward. He's in a great position here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looking to go deep. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. That has not gone well. Mbappe. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been cleared. Anderson. Played out to the right. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And he thumps it clear. Anderson. Gibbs White. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gibbs White.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he was quick to react. Camavinga, a temporary retreat here. Yamal threads one in. An instinctive delivery. That's a sharp pass. And Alexander-Arnold, he's on it, can he get away? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Schlotterbeck. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this, plenty of really nice passing. And that should get the job done. Sells with the clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what...
And he shoots! Now, oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Aina. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Williams. That has been slung wide. Gibbs White. Now Anderson. Nottingham looking to pass their way through. Hudson-Odoi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 29.
No, that's been intercepted. Opts for safety. Aina. Hudson-Odoi. And they've got a throw. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Good ball, good take. Van Dijk. Now this could be a chance. Hangs in a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Number 7, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Number 19, Igor Jesus. Coming on the field, number 14, number 11.
He's got away.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gibbs-White. Tries to pass, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cut back. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 14.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Messi looking for options for movement.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schlotterbeck. Very much into the last knockings. Messi
There will be 3 minutes
showing
added
good
time.
feet. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And time is...